My name is Aran. I've had implants. I don't know what kind they were.
The restore lenses.
Restore lenses plus LASIK surgery. And the implants have been done. I've had the LASIK done now for about 6 to 8 weeks, and everything's working out pretty well. Definitely yes. Going into it, I was a little scared, especially with the implants, because that's the first time I've ever had anything like that. And it was kind of scary, but the whole procedure took just a few minutes, and I felt really at ease through the operation. It was over in a matter of minutes. When I got out of the operation, I was able to see within 2 or 3 minutes, which was kind of shocking for me. And the LASIK procedure was a piece of cake after that. Well, I think the lens implant for me was probably a little bit more scarier because it was done at the hospital. But the nice side about that is it was done at the hospital, so in case anything happened, the facility was there to take care of those things. The difference between the two, I think and I don't know this to be a fact, but I think the restored lenses was probably a bit more complicated. And for me, I had a lot of tension going into it, but Dr. Meyer was great. I was pretty relaxed just before the procedure started. The LASIK surgery, for me, I thought it was just a piece of cake because I was in there. I knew what to expect after going through the restore lens implant. The LASIK was a piece of cake. It was over in a matter of minutes. In both cases, there was no pain. I was awake the entire time, and it was so easy. My wife just wanted me to do it. I think with the restore lens, for me, it was a very difficult decision. The idea that they were going to take out my natural lens and replace it with the restore lens when my natural lens were okay, other than couldn't see very well, but there was no issues with that. And I think just grasping the idea of putting a new lens to replace that, Dr. Meyer helped me to appreciate that at some point I'll have to do it anyway if I live long enough. And so once I wrapped my head around that, then it was a lot easier decision. At the hospital, the nurses I thought were really just top notch. They really helped me to appreciate that if I was going to have this done, that I think there was 3 of them that told me that Dr. Meyer would be the one that they would recommend. So they had that kind of confidence in him. So it really helped me to appreciate that I was in pretty good hands. The procedure consisted of just putting drops in my eyes until they were numb, and then going into the operating room, which I thought was pretty easy. They drape some things over a cloth over your eye so they can focus on the eye. And then the procedure itself was real easy. Your eyes go dark for a few seconds as they take the lens out and put in the new lens, and then there's no pain to it. And it's not as scary as it seems or as it looks once you go through it. I would go through it again if I had to because it was that easy. The vision is great. I know for me, my wife tells me that my vision, even with I used to have glasses and contacts, as much as they corrected my prescription, my balance was still off. I play a lot of golf, and so even with corrective lenses, my balance was always off, maybe just a split. And now with the surgery, my balance is a lot better, and golfing for me is a lot easier, and I'm able to hit the ball further and more accurately just because of this. And I get up now in the morning or in the middle of the night, I don't have to reach for my glasses, so that's kind of exciting. Sometimes I automatically reach up to try to adjust something, but it's just nice to know I don't have to do anything like that. So my vision is such that I can see and drive well. I can see well at night. I can read now without having to squint or having to look so close. So I'm having to learn to read really at the proper distance, because prior to the surgery I was reading like this, even with corrective lenses. So and I do a lot of reading, so that's exciting for me. Probably about 20 plus years. I've always had bad eyesight, astigmatism, and being nearsighted. So this is something I think I've explored with Dr. Meyer for the last several years. I think for me, I was wearing toric lenses, and my eyes are such that the toric lenses, when they sit on the on my eye, it would get blown off quite a bit when I played golf. So I can be out playing golf, and if it's real windy, it would blow right off my eye, and it would be, you know, on this side of my eye, up here or down here, or it would just blow off. And because of my astigmatism, it just made it challenging for the contacts to stay on consistently, and after a while it gets a little frustrating and irritating. You have to readjust your contacts on.